trading should be the last thing you should ever think of doing. You don't quit your job to join Forex. The only way to survive in Forex trading is to activate a robot bot.
Hey, what's up, beautiful people? Well, welcome to Forex Fusion. I go by the name Dan Tech. I have the Bloom Forex here. So today we are going to be talking something that is so different and very important, because we are going to be talking about what's the difference between crypto and Forex trading, because there are so many people who have been interested in these two industries, but they end up just falling, not knowing what is the difference between two of them. Welcome to Forex Fusion. How are you doing?
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
We are trying.
Yes.
Yes.
So I've seen you doing Forex and mentoring a lot of beginners in the traders, all right?
Okay.
So there are so many people who really want to get started in the Forex market. Just a quick, let me just call it a quick definition of, just give us what is Forex trading?
All right. So let's start with the Forex.
Yes.
Forex is basically the short form of foreign exchange.
Yes.
And so Forex trading is basically taking advantage of the constantly fluctuating currency from different economies to be able to, let's just say speculatively earn profits. Take an example of this current situation when in March this year in Kenya, that is 2024, the rate of dollar was around 150, right?
Okay.
Currently it's around $129.
129.
Yeah. And it's being projected to come to around 140 by February next year.
All right. Yes.
So if you go to the bank right now and open a bank account and, change your money to dollars and, you just buy the dollars and hold. And then when it comes to around February, when now the rate is around 140, you can be able now to sell that particular money, now those dollars now into Kenya shillings.
Yes.
So you can see now you sold dollars, you bought dollars when they are at 129, but now you will be selling probably at 142 or 145. Now that profit in between is a product of time in between now and then. And that is basically what we call Forex trading.
All right.
Yeah.
So you're saying that Forex is like when you do all those banks. So it means there are some people who can go with money to the bank and then maybe they open an account, the dollar account and all that. Can people really make money by just doing that?
Yeah, you can make money doing that.
Okay.
But now the trading that we are doing is kind of different because now we're not going to the banks or the Forex bureaus. We're basically doing it from the comfort of our homes. And we have something else that now we introduce when you come now to the digital trading.
Okay.
Remember when Forex trading began, people used to call specific brokers. Brokers were basically people who are the exchange base. So they could be told how much is this particular stock, and then they could be told it's at this particular rate. They say, no, buy for me 5. Then they call later and ask, how much is this now? They be told now it's a higher value. So they told now you can be able to sell. So when you're talking about now the digital Forex trading, it's a little bit more complex, and it has introduced some new concept that we call leverage.
Okay.
This is where we can be able to put in a little money, but then the broker that you are using is able to increase your market purchasing power.
Okay.
So if you have, let's say, $100, then you are given a leverage, let's say, of 1:100. So you'll be trading technically like someone who has $100 times that 100. So it's basically $10,000 worth of leverage. And now this one imposes much more risk and also gains when it comes to that particular kind of trading. So either way, both of them is trading, but this one has leverage. So you can be able to make much more quickly than to wait until that time that I had projected, or also lose much more very quickly.
All right, that's interesting. You have mentioned something like leverage and a lot of things in there, right?
All right.
And, I've interacted with some people, and what they end telling me is that the Forex, Forex is hand. How hand is the Forex, by the way? How hand is the Forex? And how long maybe someone who wanted to get started in Forex can take? Because that is the question that I normally receive. Hey, how long can I take to learn Forex trading?
It Forex trading or any other business, it's as hard as the understanding capacity of the one who is learning it.
All right.
If you take me to farming, it would take me 8 to 10 years to be able to do some subsequent, some concrete farming.
Okay.
The same way applies to trading. But I think the problem is we have a lot of tech gurus around trading that has made it look so complex with the complex terminologies and making it look like it's a game of people who are learned or intelligent to a certain level, which is not the case.
Okay.
So it's as hard as because trading is not more to charts than it's actually more to do with the person, your understanding ability, your capacity to get and synchronize information, your reasoning. Because in forex it entails something called emotional intelligence. How rational can you behave at a time when you're in losses, right? That one counts.
Okay.
How also rational can you be when you're in profits? Some become so anxious, some become so nervous, so that is personal development, and it is what takes time. Actually, a forex strategy can be taught in a day, but to master that strategy and make it give you money is now what we call being profitable. Being profitable is not learning a strategy. All right. I know people who do not have so much strategies. They just know one thing that they use, and it gives them money because they have mastered the art. They have mastered the ability to stay calm.
Okay.
No longer it doesn't matter the outcome of the market, because this is where you can literally see your money either going or coming. All right.
Yes.
So that one imposes a lot of emotional turmoil. So you need to be very technical. You need to activate a little bit of robot mode. That human nature of being so emotional and all that.
Yes.
So I think that is the bit that takes time. But honestly speaking, it's not supposed to take a lot of time for you to master.
All right.
Yeah.
So let me just ask you this question. Another question. Thank you for starting that. There's some people who maybe want to get started in the forex market. All right.
All right.
And they are employed somewhere, and someone is just the job is someone is just doing here, not so much in pricing, right? They just want to quit the job and go direct to the forex trading.
Right.
And one of the questions that they may ask, I want to give up on this job that I'm doing. I'm earning that K, 40K. All right. So the question is, how much can one make in forex trading? How much can you make?
All right.
Forex.
Maybe to break this down and to change that mindset.
Yes.
Trading should be the last thing you should ever think of doing apart from your job. It is basically the hardest way to make easy money.
Okay.
From experience.
Okay.
It is one of the most technical, emotionally draining, psychologically, it gives a lot of psychological hint. It is one of the worst things to do, especially when you are, getting some or trying to find a solution to financial problems. 90% chances are it's gonna create more mess than it found you in. Because if you want to quit your job, let's say your work environment is not conducive, or the pay is not reliable enough. So 90% chances most of the decisions that you're gonna make, they're gonna be more emotional than rational. I just have this 40,000, my rent is 35,000.
Yes.
So literally I have 5K, and this is all I rely on. And so I'm gonna put it here and open a big lot, projecting some returns. Then all of a sudden it works against. You're gonna be disappointed. Actually, I tell people the best time to learn forex is when you have something else you are doing. That is professional advice.
Yes.
The best time to start learning forex is when you have a job, a business, something that you are doing. You don't quit your job to join forex.
Okay.
You don't quit your job to join forex.
Okay.
You join forex to quit your job.
Oh, yeah. Wow. So, but someone may ask this question. So, bro, we have seen. So, is this really a guarantee that when you start doing forex, kuomoka ni guaranteed? Because every forex trader that we have seen out there, fluctuating, that showing off, show off. You are seeing car driving, a lot of cars, big machines. Yeah.
We can look at it from
Is it
two
a
angles.
guarantee?
No, we can look at it from two angles.
Yes.
Number one, there is nothing fancy about cars.
Yes.
So I take it as a poverty mindset. If you have to take a picture when you are eating fish,
Okay.
the direct implication to that will be fish for you is a very rare opportunity. Because if you take fish regularly, so if for you a car is very exciting,
Okay.
it means probably where you came from, car was not there, or probably this car you have not gotten. Okay, done. In life, anything that excites you, you have not grown to it.
Okay.
Right? I cannot be excited of affording food. So if I afford food,
Yeah,
I have
of
grown to
course.
that level.
Yeah.
So there is no food there is nothing that I can go about food that should excite me. Literally. So taking it from their angle, it's they're selling this particular lifestyle because most of the people are not yet living that particular lifestyle, and so they think the only way to come and start living this lifestyle is by joining this particular stuff you're doing. Which also, looking at it from another dimension, they might be profitable, quote unquote. They might really be making money from forex, but again, if I trade to a level where I can be able to afford a car courtesy of forex, this means I've been able to invest money and time,
Okay.
probably 3 to 4 years, right? So if I will come and show you my car, show you my house, I'm showing you the product and not the process. So when you join trading, you will basically join trading because of the wrong reason.
Oh, yeah.
So if they are candid enough, they are really realistic enough, they will tell you, this is a journey for me to be able to afford this. It's taken me this kind of time. It has been a journey. I've done this. I have failed here. Because the best mentors are not those who show you the stars. Best mentors are those who show you the scars, where they have failed, what they have been through, and all that. But most of them, they will hide that and show you the Hennessy and the
Nah,
Dolly,
yeah.
And so when you come now to the forex, you find that is not the case. You become disappointed, so
Yeah,
you
yeah,
start
of
saying
course,
it's
yeah.
a scam.
Mm.
Yeah.
That sounds quite ingenious. So, there's a comrade out there, all right, who want to start forex trading. He is very broke, but he is so much willing to start in the forex trading. And do you think that is possible? Because I know we are talking about the exchange of money and all that. There's a comrade out there want to get started in the forex.
Why should a broke person be thinking about trading?
Bro?
Oh, no, make it make sense. Unless you want to be a scammer, why should someone who is broke think about doing a business that requires money to start? And because forex is an investment from my angle.
Okay.
Investments are from savings, not even your direct salary. Because if you earn 50,000, you cannot invest all of it.
Okay.
All right. So why should someone who is broke literally think of trading forex? 90% chances are they're gonna lose the little they have because they're gonna be there for the wrong reason. So if you are broke and you're in campus, according to me, what you can do is to learn forex, but not to trade forex. You can learn over time, understand how the concept works, maybe as you start saving over time. But if you're in the campus, because if you now get into forex, you might be attempting to trade with the school fees.
Oh, yeah.
And that one will push you to much more depression than before, because you're gonna notice that it's not as easy as it is in the Instagram.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you're gonna lose your money and all that. And that is why I'm emphasizing, please, if you're broke, the best thing you can do is to start learning, not start trading. Right? Because people do not understand, we learn first before we earn. And this learning can take 2-3 years. So by the time, probably, if you're in second year, you start learning when you're second year. By the time you graduate, probably, and get out here, you will have figured some coins out, and you can be able to, it's a skill that can replace your 9 to 5. I don't refute that. But again, you should be very careful as a comrade.
Oh, they
When you're learning,
say they say learn and then remove L.
yeah, now start learning. Yeah.
No, how much do you do someone just need, because you are broke? How much do you think someone needs to get started? Like, go to the live account. How much do you really need to deposit? 20,000, 5,000,
Now
2,000?
you see, it's that is relative.
So nikiwa na dhao naweza trend.
Dhao moja.
Yeah.
Vizuri sana brav.
Hey,
Dhao
moja.
hiyo ni do most. Itadetermine utataka pesa ngapi.
Okay.
Because listen, we have brokers giving up to a leverage of 1 to 3,000.
Okay.
So if you have 1,000 Kenya shillings, it means you are trading like someone who has 1,000 times 3,000. So that is 300,000 worth of market value.
Okay.
That is 1,000 Bob Kenya shillings. But now the problem is, the smaller the forex capital, the more fragile it becomes. Right? So a guy with $50 has more chances of survival than a guy who has $10.
Oh, yeah.
Because the guy who has $10, it means your stop loss, 1,000 bob is, okay, let's just make it $1,000.
Okay.
Or no, and $10.
Yes.
All right. If you have $10 capital, 90% you are going to have a stop loss, which is $2 from your entry, you know.
Yes, yes.
And most of the time it might even be taken by the spreads even before the market starts.
before even,
out.
yes,
So the
yes,
smaller you
absolutely.
can trade, the problem is to one. You see, the problem is not a trading. Anybody can, even with $1. Some brokers can open a trade, but now the
Yes.
problem is sustainability.
Yes.
And now this is where I come to tell people, you don't actually need money to start trading, because you don't need to start trading.
So what do you
You
need?
need to start learning how to trade.
Do you need the skills?
You need to start getting the skills, and the skills are all over. So you don't need money to acquire those skills.
Yes, yes.
But if you don't have money to pay for mentorship, there are so many courses outline. There are so many websites giving this information. So you don't think about the money first. Actually, as an entrepreneur in any field, if all you need to start is money, you are not yet an entrepreneur.
Yes, yes.
All right.
Yeah.
If all you need to start, like if the only thing that is making you not to start is money, is capital, you are not an entrepreneur. And I might also surprise you, Dante.
Yes, yes.
There is no Forex trader who is successful, who is profitable, and they are struggling with capital. So you will never hear, because you will receive a lot of insights like, you know, mi najua bro, ni fund $200. Just fund me $100. Nitatoka block. Just try. They will blow it immediately.
Very true. Very true.
Because for you to know that you are profitable, it is a track record of managing a portfolio that you withdraw from,
Actually.
or sustaining an account. Because if I give you an account of let's say $1,000 today, and then after 3 weeks I found it at 1,100.
Yes.
For me, you are more profitable than a guy will come and tell me I flipped this 1,000 to 10,000 and then I blew everything.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's about sustainability. Can you make that 10, 20, 15 daily? It's not about making the huge money that you are seeing on Instagram. Just a disclaimer.
Wow. So I hope, guys, you're following on this, because I think you are getting the right information right here. Now, there's someone there who want to get started in the Forex trading, right?
Yeah.
Give them advice.
Now, if you want to get started, 3 things. Number 1, find the right knowledge on how to navigate the financial markets, specifically the Forex market.
Okay.
Number 2, find a reliable, trusted broker.
Okay.
All right. I want to believe now you have the capital, because if you are starting trading, not starting learning,
yes,
you need to be having your capital. All right.
Okay.
Make sure it's a realistic capital. I don't want to mention the amount, because income is relative.
Yeah.
Someone can. And by the way, just to give you some insights, when you're talking about capital, there are some capital that is not capital. There is money that is not supposed to trade. Please pay attention. Money to pay rent is not capital to trade Forex. 1.
Yes.
Pesa ya rent ni ya landlord. Buddha, hiyo usiweke kwa MT5. Money for paying rent is not trading capital.
So having money does not mean that is a capital.
That is not a capital. Yeah.
Right.
Money to buy food is not a capital to trade. Money for school fees is not a capital to trade.
Yes.
Money for medicine, all right, or for medical, it's not a trading capital. And finally, money that is borrowed. You cannot take a loan to risk. All right?
Yes.
Because even financial literally states you should not take a loan to start a business. You should take a loan maybe to boost a business.
Yes.
So if you are taking a loan to start Forex, please, you will be auctioned. Let me just give, because you will be very emotional.
Yes.
And the decision will be, nahitaji kulipa hii loan.
Okay.
All right. So you will 90% chances that you're going to do things in a very rational way, and you're going to blow your capital. So find capital, then find a reliable broker. A reliable broker, number 1, must be regulated by the local authority within your country.
Yes.
For example, if you're in Kenya, make sure that particular broker is regulated by the Capital Markets Authority. All right.
Yes.
If you're in, the second thing, make sure that the broker has a reliable customer support. People you can be able to reach out to in case you feel anything filthy about, the market is just not so fine. And then the third thing, make sure that the broker has a platform that is easy to understand, easy to navigate. All right. Don't make it complicated. And then after that, Forex trading is the continuous journey of learning. Don't never ever stop learning. All right, because we are talking about a very dynamic market. For trading is not static; it's quite dynamic. Whatever it was happening yesterday might not be the one happening today. You know, we have geopolitical events, we have speculative, sentiment index. We have so many things happens around the forex market. You know, everything happens, changes. So you keep on learning, and then finally, never let greed take the best part of you, because you're being given an opportunity to make money, and you can see yourself sometimes making a lot of money, and some other time losing a lot of money. Remember these two rules: anytime you're in great profit, never get excited, and anytime you're in big losses, never get depressed. All right, the only way to survive in forex trading is to activate a robot mode. Like, you're never excited about anything, you're never depressed, you are just there. Robot mode, pure executions, no feelings.
Wow, you got it. That is the best advice you can actually get out there. So I hope you're going to maximize so much on the information that you got here about the forex trading. Now, I think we should really talk about the pro farms, but I think that will be in the next episode. And
Right.
they have to tell us what we really have to talk about the
All right.
pro farm, because I think you have trained with pro farms.
Yes, I'm a product of pro farms.
Yeah,
sure.
personally, I've trained with the pro farms. We have worked with the pro farms in terms of partnership.
Okay.
So I think we may be having something that we can really share to these people, so that they can get help that they need. But the time we started by saying that we are going to be differentiating between forex
and crypto
industry.
All right.
All right? So I remember the first time when I started the crypto industry. That was actually a very long time ago, right? And I think it is between 2020 there.
2020.
Yeah, 2020. They are not
about 4 years back.
That's
Wow.
4 years. 4 years, around 4 years.
All
COVID
right.
time there.
All right.
COVID was 2020.
COVID was 2020.
Yeah,
I was in campus. I was a comrade.
Yeah. So there is that time, I think, between 2020 2021, when Bitcoin even dropped to 16,000. So between that period, 2020, that is the time that I started doing crypto. Like for full, I'm doing it completely. That time I was not doing forex. I started forex around 2021. Full.
Like full.
Is how I was doing forex the other time, but not that trading. But I had that full knowledge of trading and all that. But when it comes now the crypto industry, I started like 2020.
Okay.
Forex trading came full in 2021. Although I was trading, but there's trading and also trading full, right? That was just something partial.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how is crypto, by the way, compared to forex, in your opinion?
Is actually a very different field. You see, it's actually a very different field.
Right.
Have you ever tried crypto industry? Have you ever tried to trade
I've
crypto?
never traded crypto, honestly. I even don't know how to navigate Binance very well.
So let me ask you. Let me ask you right now. Right? Very simple question. If I give you 10 million right now, or if I give you 5 million and 1 Bitcoin, which one will you choose?
I would definitely choose the Bitcoin.
Why?
Because okay, I have basic information about Bitcoin. It's supposed to be. It's not number one. It's not prone to inflation.
Okay.
Number two is the decentralized currency. And number three, it is like investment, because it's increasing in value.
Okay.
You talked about it being at 16,000. Is it? Currently, it's at almost 100K. It hit all time high, actually. So I'll choose Bitcoin.
Yeah, so you actually that is what I've seen so many people be asked what can you choose between that and Bitcoin. One Bitcoin is like going at $100,000. So that is like 13 million Kenya shillings. 13 million. One Bitcoin is going at 13 million. But that is actually a very big industry when you talk about cryptocurrency. Let's start by defining what is crypto, so that those people can really understand. Because when you want to venture into the industry of trading, remember where we started. You can actually watch our previous episode. We started by discussing about binary trading. We have forex trading, which we already talked about. And now we are talking about the crypto industry. Now, when it comes to the crypto, is actually just industry that involves the blockchain. That is the one that I really don't want to talk more about, because so many people may end up floating. But let me just define this in a very simple way. Crypto is a virtual currency where you trade just virtual currency.
All right.
All right? And these virtual currencies are the money that you cannot touch. It's not money that you can touch.
All right.
It's there, but you cannot touch.
You cannot access that.
Yeah, so the transactions are done through blockchain. That there are a lot of ones that are used there.
Right.
The information kept in the ledger, and a lot of information that you really need to you can do over there. So the difference between forex trading and crypto is simple, but we have a lot of differences that we really talk about here. So when it comes to the forex, one of the differences that you can see is that the money that we are dealing, the currencies that we are dealing here, the forex trading on the forex side is decentralized, but when it comes to the crypto, it's decentralized.
Alright.
That means, for example, when you hear the inflation is going up in the US, so what they are going to do, the Federal Reserve, the Fed, is going to intervene. Right? Is going to intervene because they are going to become with the policies where they can come with the interest rate decisions to give these things to make sure that the country, for example, wakati pesa ya Kenya ilienda chini sana at once, pap,
Yeah, pap.
against dollar. Unajua walifanya aje? CBK ilifanya aje? Walienda wakanunua dollar. At least your pesa isiende chini sana haraka. You see? So that is the regulation that we are really talking about. But when it comes to crypto, iende million moja, there is no one to control.
So it can go even times 300%.
Yeah, it can even go to 10,000%.
People there can make money if they're serious with life.
Yeah, so that's one you see, you can put just small amount of money in the crypto industry like this. You buy those coins. You see, in the crypto industry, what people know most about is Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is the first crypto currency. Is owned, the creator is known as Satoshi. And this and one thing is that nobody knows who the guy is.
Hey,
nobody knows because because if they know the owner of the Bitcoin, we know the owner of the Bitcoin. If we know it is Elon Musk, of course, all the news that you'll be rotating around Elon Musk will be causing the prices of the Bitcoin, the prices to fluctuate, change. Or you
like
see
the way we knew Trump.
yeah,
and
yeah,
gold.
yeah. You see now,
Some of us we are buying.
yeah. So Bitcoin is not related to anybody.
All right.
But is someone known as Satoshi, and nobody knows who is that.
Who is that guy?
And that is something that is good because the moment they know who this guy is,
the guy is the one behind this.
Is behind this, maybe it can cause a lot of troubles.
Oh, and is it safe? Is it safe, bro? Can the guy just decide to take all the crypto we have, the Bitcoins, and that's all? And
No.
Is how okay? What body? How is it regulated to make sure that it is a separate legal stuff from the owner?
You see, these coins out there generated. For example, we have different platforms in the forex trading. We are talking about brokers.
All right.
In the other industry, we are talking about the exchanges. All right. So the exchange is the one that goes out there and look for the project that, for example, we can come up with the Forex Fusion and we generate our own coin. There's a lot of processes that are involved there. And then we market it like how you heard about Hamster Combat. You want that? Yeah,
the
so
one
many
people are tapping.
Yes.
Hey.
You give
make money from that thing. Someone amekoko matatu anatap na vidole zote.
Yeah, you see now the moment it was launched at very low price. So hata kama ungekuwa na Hamster Combat 10,000, I can translate to any sensible money.
So, okay, like now we had Hamster Combat.
Yes. So, you see the Hamster Combat, what they did is they do what is called the airdrop distribution. Airdrop distribution ile unafanya, for example, unaanza kupromote brand, for example, ya Forex Fusion, right? We start with Forex Fusion. And then because we want our brand to go out there, what we do is that we generate, for example, free merchandise and we give people just for free. And, you just do some tax here, then you just start the end up. So it's going to like market them, people to own them, and it will help. The more people are going to own that coin, the more there's chances they can be listed on those exchanges, because those exchanges are looking for the market, what is called the market gap accumulations. How watu wame accumulate vitu zinatoshana aje before we list it. It's like, for example, the brokers, how they come to be regulated by CMA. Before they come to Kenya and get regulated, you must own a certain number of volume ya dollars zenye umehold in Kenya market before we list you here, or
Forex
maybe
Fusion.
we think about looking at whether you are worth it and we list you here. Sijui kama unaelewa hizo
Naelewa
vitu.
hizi vitu,
Yeah,
bro.
but they look at those things and then the coin is just listed. All right. So when it is just listed, people can go there and buy and either sell those airdrops and all those things. But Amstar Combat ilienda hivyo, maybe
Now,
it
in
can
your
rise
opinion,
in this.
between Forex and crypto, which one is easier for beginners to navigate?
I think Forex has a lot of information to learn, but crypto industry, so many people, most of the time, they end up being conned. And one thing that makes the crypto industry to be somehow hard is because the information that you get from the information when it comes to fundamental analysis is so different from crypto. The Forex is different. The Forex is different. And one thing is that crypto can be manipulated.
Okay.
Who can manipulate this? Because you see, there's no centralization, there's no regulation that is out there, which means someone can wake up. For example, hata ungekuwa umeown a lot of Bitcoin sahi, anyone can own. Yongo ukuwa umeown like 10,000 of Bitcoin or thousands of Bitcoin, uende uze sahi, Bitcoin price itaanza kushuka. So which means anything can happen without even you knowing. All right,
Guys become broke overnight.
Yeah.
And you know, some people have invested in Bitcoin. I have a friend of mine who tells me all his net worth is in terms of Bitcoin.
Which is very nice because now in Bitcoin, unajua sasa si kama Forex. Bitcoin unaweza, you know, there are potential coins that are out there that you can invest in. There are two ways of trading in Bitcoin, in crypto. All right. There are different ways of trading in crypto. Let me just mention this first, okay, because of time. Now, when it comes to the trading, you can hold the crypto investors who won't just put the money there. They buy what they are crypto. We have different types of cryptos. We have meme coins. Meme coins, they are like even the Amstar just falls out there. All right. Just me. There are a lot of things that you can just invest. You see this crypto as a potential of rising. You just buy. You just buy it and you keep money in your wallet. The other day, I showed you what really happened because this really can mess you up. The other day, I bought some of the meme coin and it ended up being delisted without, I just bought and left it there. It was how much? 1 million Kenya shillings. Yes.
And that's all.
And it just disappeared. It was just delisted. But it was my mistake because I did not do other research on that.
Meme coin.
Yeah, I not do good research on that, but it's okay.
Sorry about that, bruv. Pole, man.
Okay.
These things do happen.
Yeah, it happen. But you see one thing that can happen is that you can really buy
bro,
this
mita moja na hii economy.
Yeah, you see, you can buy these things 1 million Kenya shillings and you umeekelea hapo, and the next day it has gone up by even 1,000%. Yeah, so the which we ukuwa na million ikakuwa mita 10 kesho yake. You see, for example, Bitcoin.
Is there sometimes of the year or some seasons where you can be able to, study and hiki tutashoot manzi?
Yeah, you see, when it comes to the trading, every technical analysis that we are doing in the Forex trading, that is why now we have similarities. Technical analysis, you're going to use the same technical analysis on Forex, on crypto. The chart are the same. You are going to apply indicators just the same. You can use them. But the problem with crypto is that, for example, let's talk about the indicator known as RSI. You see, it's going to hit, unaoniwa kuna watu wanangoja hit 70, irundi chini. Crypto ita hit 100.
Iende kabisa?
Iende juu, unangoja imefika 70, irundi chini. Ishaenda. Imefika 90, 95, ishaenda huko ikaandika mpaka rend. So unangoja irundi chini, hairudi.
Inaendelea tu kuenda.
Yeah, crypto is one of things that inaweza enda juu na hata itarudi tena. You see in the Forex, you see, for example, when we have dollar, I'm going so up. Like for example, nikupea example ya Kenya shillings against the dollar. Kuna vile ikishuka, for example, saa hii iende 110. Unajua the country, the Central Bank of Kenya wata intervene. Sure. Because they know so many people are going to lose money out of that, or kutakuwa na lot of mess that will be going on, so they can intervene on that. But crypto itaenda tu, hata Bitcoin inaweza amka saa hii na iende 20k in dollars. Yeah. So it's a very big industry. But on technical analysis, you can go and do technical analysis on that. You can as well do we have also leverage. You can have $100 and then you trade with ikiwa kama $10,000. But leverage,
It applies both sides, crypto and
but leverage crypto na forex is different because the leverage from the forex side is dependent on lot size.
all right.
Okay, iko connected na lot size, but leverage ya crypto ni direct. So kama leverage umeselect ya 10, which means utakuna na uko na $100, utakuna trend na
Down.
100 times 100
10,000.
times, so inaandikangwa 10.
So where is it easier to make money in your own opinion?
All the signs you can make money. What it's just knowledge. You see, kuna mtu ako good in this, kuna mtu mwingine ako good in that. So
But they are different.
yeah, but they are different. You know, there are some people who really, when it comes to the good in researching, because there are crypto traders out there who are making millions of money. Bro, crypto kama bitcoin sahii imefika hizo milioni zote, that means people that means there is a lot of money that is people have put, and unajua hii ni personal pesa watu wameekelea huko. Unakuta kuna mtu ameunda mamita hata 100 meters per day through crypto peke yake. Crypto ni ile kitu inaweza kuomosha overnight.
Wamko ukiwa sonko.
Hiyo haitaji hata knowledge mengi, unahitaji tu kujua like kama wewe ni Honda, but I really advise, let me just give you this simple advice. So if you are a beginner, don't do what we call features. Don't do derivatives. This contract where you go and select those leverage, they are really going to mess you up because so many people have lost money there. I've personally lost money there. But I think when it comes to crypto, I think we'll really discuss more about that for those who are interested in that topic. And maybe in the future, we can invite one of the crypto experts to explain more about. I have a lot of friends who are actually
in crypto.
Yeah, in crypto. So we'll maybe invite them to come and ask them all those questions, because now, yes, I do even crypto, even at the moment I own some of them, but we can really want to hear from their perspective.
All right.
Yes.
Oh, thank you so much, Dantech, for quite power-packed information that you've been able to give to us. And guys, as usual, we've said this is Forex Fusion, where we come to have candid conversations about trading. Might it be binary, might it be Forex, might it be crypto, might it be stocks. The best place to get information about all that trading stuff is in this particular podcast, and that is why I encourage you once again to share and like and share to your friends. Go through this, and in case you have any question, you can be able to leave it in the comment section so that we can be able to go through it, and by that we'll be able to know what to talk about next. So thank you so much, guys, and for getting locked into this particular series, and we're gonna be talking more and more about trading in the next subsequent conversations coming up. So thank you so much, and until next time,
Adios.
goodbye.